shit, we're gonna play more Elden Ring. That's okay. That's okay. 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 We're back. Hello. I tentatively say hello. I don't know how my mic is going to sound. I actually fiddled with it for quite a bit today. Hi! Long time no see. It's the end of July. When was the last time I streamed actually? Let me look. Hope it's not. Ooh. I hope that that wasn't doubling up my audio. Cool. 1 second. When was the last time I streamed? I'm trying to actually talk into the mic. It's so sensitive now. Like, if I turn my head too far away, it like just straight up doesn't pick it up. It's crazy. View my channel. 3 months ago. Okay. Okay, you know, 3 months isn't the longest hiatus I've ever had. At least it's not like January and then I never saw you again. You know, like it is what it is. We're this isn't cope. What's cope? I don't know. I'm feeling awkward. It's been a while. I don't know how consistent I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna make any promises. I saw Jacksepticeye's Thankmas thing this year, the Make-A-Wish one called Wishmas, and so I figured, fuck it, why not jump in on that? Why not try my best to like get back into the swing of streaming, and maybe if some kind soul pops in and wants to donate to a good cause, they can. You know, it's, you know, I thought it'd be cool. I thought it'd be nice. Truth be told, I don't think we're gonna raise $100. Not because I lack confidence, but more just I know I am an incredibly small creator. incredibly small. Like I don't get consistent people watching my streams like ever. Which is fine. It makes sense. I'm new, and not only am I new, I'm not consistent. It's been 3 months since my last stream, and yeah, that's yeah. You'll also notice it's early in the morning, or well, I mean, there's nobody in chat right now, so hi YouTube. I'll talk to YouTube until someone pops into stream, if at all. It is currently 10 a.m. for me. Usually I stream at around 6 or 7 p.m. and then I go until I have to go to work, which was usually around like 10 o'clock when I have to get off stream and start getting dressed and getting going. I've made the decision to move my streams to the mornings when I get off of work. because I have the house to myself. I don't know if anybody remembers, but in my past streams I actually talked a little bit about how I was going to be moving in with Aster, friend of the channel. He's been around for a tiny bit. He streams less consistently than I do, so one up on him. Hi Aster. Anyway, I don't know, I love Aster. Very chill, good friend of mine. So glad that we're finally living together. Things are working out quite well. We're not in like a, oh god, we moved in, now I hate my roommate situation. So we're chilling. But he has a day job and I have a graveyard job. That's just kind of how it works out. So we have the evenings to actually hang out, play games together, talk to our other mutual friends, stuff like that. And so like, I just feel like mornings are a little better for me. I have the house to myself, so it's nice and quiet. And also I'm off of the high of work. You'd think that I'd want to like decompress after work, but honestly I noticed, oh god, I'm already yawning. No! I just started! Fuck. Worst case, I can label this an update video if I get too tired, or who knows, but what was I saying? Oh no. Yeah. I noticed that like when I used to stream, I would start getting really tired at the end of them. I'd been talking and gaming and entertaining and talking with chat, and then I would kind of just hope that my energy came back when I went into work. Whereas honestly, it's kind of two birds with one stone, because I have issues with getting to bed on time, going to bed at a consistent time, at a time that is like conducive to me actually getting up at a reasonable time in the afternoon or the evening. And that's one of the few factors that like played a part in why I wasn't streaming as well. Like a big part of it was just that like my streams were at 6 p.m. So if I fucked around and went to bed at like 11 a.m, 12 a.m, is it 12 p.m. once it hits noon? I don't know. I would go to bed stupid late and then only get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep and feel like shit when I woke up and not feel like streaming. It's why I didn't stick with roller skating either. And I got pretty okay at roller skating at the end there too, so I'm really sad about that. I do want to get back into it, but like I'm picking one thing at a time, and I really want to get back into streaming really, really badly. So I think moving streams to the morning will both help me tire out so that I go to bed at a reasonable time, and also kind of keep up some consistency because I'm getting off of work. I'm already awake, I'm already doing things, I'm already, you know, I'm go, you know? So why not wind down by playing some video games on stream, talking to chat a little bit, getting real tired, and then by the time I end around noon, I'm going to bed. And then I can go to bed consistently around noon and wake up at maybe like 7? You know, 7-ish hours of sleep isn't too bad. Something like that. So that's the current plan. I'm not making any promises that I'm gonna stick to this. I'm just gonna try my best and see how long I can go, you know? I want to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mondays I want to do Elden Ring. Wednesdays I'm thinking will be my variety day. I specifically want to play Phasmophobia. That's kind of been on my plate lately. I love Phasmophobia. It's fun and I'm getting pretty okay at it. I can get some I can do perfect runs on professional now, which I'm really proud of. So yeah, we'll probably be messing around with that, playing some of that, and then maybe we'll switch it up halfway through the stream or something like that. Like we'll start with Phasmo and then we'll go do a different game or something. And then Fridays, or actually my Friday, I get off work Friday morning and go into my weekend where I don't have to go back to work until Sunday night. And so I want those to be my Hades 2 days, because I have so much stinking fun playing Hades 2 that I kind of just never want to stop. And so if I want to stay up a little later those days and play some Hades 2 and maybe go until like 1 or something like that, you know, a little bit longer than my normal stuff, that's totally reasonable, you know? Like that's something that like makes a lot of sense and like we can do. So that's the tentative, just kind of thinking about it right now, how I kind of want to go about it. And yeah. And I'm yeah, y'all. I don't know. A lot of yapping, a lot of yammering. I am a little tired this morning, but I mean, call me a kooky astrology bitch, but Saturn just went into retrograde in Aries, and so I want to get onto something that I can keep self-disciplined on. I want these next 6-ish months with Saturn in retrograde, I believe it goes until December 10th, really push myself to stick with 1 or 2 things, you know? The big one is money saving. If I'm gonna stick with anything, it's gonna be money saving. But if I'm gonna stick with 2 things, I want it to be money saving and streaming, because I miss doing this. Fun, and whenever I start, I have a blast. And as long as I keep up that streak, I really enjoy myself. And then once I stop and slow down, or my sleep schedule gets fucked up, or I just trip and fall and can't get back on the train, I start kicking myself about it. It's something that I genuinely miss when I miss out on, you know? And so it's been a while. We'll see. We'll ease into it. I don't want to make any huge promises to myself or to my viewers, because I know how I am, and unfortunately streaming has proved to be another one of those hobbies that I can tell myself I'm gonna keep up and do and be fucking amazing and perfect at all I want, but it's not really gonna stick if I am not responsible about it, you know? And so it's like, I don't know. We'll see. Either way, that's kind of the plan for right now. Sorry if I'm yawning and causing you to yawn. My bad. But yeah. I really need to get this damn Carian Knight run finished up. It's been going on longer than the Black Knife build went. The Black Knife build, I was really able to stay consistent on. That's what's crazy to me. God, that was insane. I think about that run and I'm literally in awe. But we're playing some Elden Ring today. We're gonna play more Carian Knight. I did a small list of things. Like, I booted up the save just to take a look and take stock at what I've done, what I have, stuff like that. And so I think today we're just gonna do some like, oh no, stop it. We're probably gonna do just some small grinding, you know, maybe go get some more golden seeds, some sacred tears, so that our heals are up to date. I did see that we only had 3 talisman pouches, but we've already reached mountaintops of the giants. So I think we're gonna go get those, get that last talisman pouch, because that could really help our build, depending on what we build into. And then, aside from that, my only 2 notes are our current main quest boss is Fire Giant, and our current DLC quest we haven't started, so we need to kill Moog. And that's actually where we're sitting on our game. Let's pop over to the game. Hey, streaming vibes. There we go. Hello. But yeah, you'll also notice I have that Wishmas Tiltify QR code and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna update or not, but I guess we'll find out if and when anybody ever pops in and decides to donate. It might be months before that happens, so I'm not... It's up there because as like a proof of concept, you know? That's what we're here for. I want to get back into the groove of things, and I am using charity to help me motivate myself to do that, you know? It'd be fun. It'd be crazy. Can you imagine if I actually kept to this for the next 6 months, and in December when the big Thankmas, sorry, it's Wishmas now. When the big Wishmas thingy happens, the big stream, and I can sit there and be like, you know what, even if nobody donated, I technically signed up for a campaign on that, and I streamed and I did the damn thing. You know, I just think I'd be proud of myself for that. So anyway, I say we should get into the game. My controller got disconnected for a second. Okay, battery's low. It's plugged in. I don't know why it's telling me. Okay, hold on. Let me just plug it straight in and then deal with the repercussions of that. What you gonna do? Okay. Connected. Cool. I need to unmute. I know my battery. Like, telling me my battery's low a lot. Right, I'm going. Fully aware. Hello? Not even clicked into the game. Why am I acting like... Okay, I'm gonna unmute Elden Ring. It's gonna be loud. Honestly, for the sake of just relaxing and having a chill stream, I'm gonna keep the music on. We'll keep Elden Ring where it's at. Put like a 15. My overall volume's at a 50, so it shouldn't be too loud. Actually, put it at 25. Desktop audio should... I don't know. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's keep it going. I don't know. I just think it'd be nice to have some like chill lo-fi beats in the background of Elden Ring. That's a lot of fun. I think 15 was the right move for that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be too quiet for you guys. I hope not. But also it's Elden Ring. You know, there's 15 million playthroughs of this game. If you want to hear any dialogue that I might get, I feel like you can very easily seek that out. Okay, so real quick. Okay, I got Church of Pilgrimage, so that means I got that. I'm trying to think of where golden seeds are and where sacred tears are. So we're churches, and we're trying to remember where all of those little golden trees are. I think there's a golden tree out here. I might go get some water in a second. Another part of my plan was that like 11:30 on each stream is when we'll start to wind down, and I'll make like one of my sleepy time drinks so that I can actually go the fuck to bed. And when I'm done streaming, it's like I've already winded down. Melatonin's kicking in already. Okay, I did grab the seeds here. Sick! I love that for me. Okay. We're just gonna get out of aggro range for this guy. BK Sunday! Hey! I didn't know if you'd be up this early. I was really worried that the change in time might mess with you. I didn't put any like notifications on the Discord or anything, so I wasn't really sure who was gonna be able to see it or not. But welcome in! Long time no see! Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, I went on a whole like 10-minute ramble, but long story short, I have the house to myself in the mornings, and I want to get back into streaming, so this is kind of more of the time-ish when I'll be streaming until about noon. And right now it's 10:23 where I'm at, so we've got about an hour and a half left before I want to head to bed. But yeah. Welcome in. I cannot believe that you're tuning in. That's so awesome. You have no idea how happy it makes me to see you. Let me know if any of the volume's off. I tweaked with my my mic and stuff. Oh, cool. Yay. Okay, good. So it sounds like it's kind of a semi-manageable time then, where you're at. Yay. Okay, cool. So yeah, tweaked with my mic a lot. And then I also kind of edited the game volume. So like if anything is too quiet, let me know, or too loud also. Yeah. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, so I'm still a little like awkward and just trying to like talk and not say like in between every single sentence. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's tentative. We'll see. I want to get back into streaming, but we're taking it slow, one step at a time. I do need to change the Discord events though, because every Tuesday and Thursday I get the notification still. Yay! Okay. Okay, that's actually great feedback. Let me turn the game up a little bit. I decided to keep the music on because I'm kind of just feeling a chill stream today. I'm not trying to do something like super loud and boisterous. I'm kind of just taking it quiet. So. So yeah, I am happy to be back. I miss this a lot. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today, but honestly, anything counts. So. Got the signature here. Fucking garbage? I can't grab it? Okay, cool. Oh, I got his barrier. I see. Interesting. I guess so you get that at, huh. Yeah. So how have you been, BK Sunday? It's been so long, like, you've always been so sweet checking in on me in the Discord, so like, I don't know. It's been a while. Anything new? We got a good couple of this, Got. I'll get the map here then. Been a while. Oh, the talisman pouch. That's right. See, this is why I have a list next to me. Because I knew that I was gonna be like forgetting things really easily. Nice. That's awesome. For me, not too much new. I moved in with Aster, as I was kind of mentioning a little bit last time I streamed. So, you know, things are working out great with that. Me and him are really great friends, and so, like, I don't know. It works out. He's always been great at communicating, so it's been nice just being able to, like, compromise, figure out what goes where. It's, it actually happened in May, so it's been a minute. But it's, you know, still fairly new in terms of my life. But yeah, nothing else too new. Where is the chain? Is it up here? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's really nice. It definitely helps that it's friend of the channel Aster. We don't know if he's going to be streaming anytime soon or getting back into that. And because we're living together, he kind of moved into my place as like a for now type of thing until we can get our own bigger place where we can have our own offices. And so both of our computers are just kind of set up in the living room. So in terms of streaming at the same time, we're not super sure what's what and where, you know? But we'll work it out. I don't know. For now, I'm kind of just winging it. We're doing morning streams. It's nice and quiet. And cool. That's the other thing too, is that like during the summers here, it's not crazy hot. Like it's not like 100 degrees or anything, but streaming in the mornings will definitely help it like stay cool in here, from what I've noticed. Because once it's like 80 degrees outside, everything just kind of bakes. I'm on the top floor of this place, so it's like, ugh. Where am I? Why am I going towards my room? It's in Mogwin. Yeah, I feel that. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Don't want to dox myself too hard, but like it's never crazy hot here, but it does get pretty cold. I don't mind the rain though, personally. Okay, cool. Another piece of the map. Sick. I guess we could just attempt Moog, huh? Yeah, we probably. But yeah. I don't know. I'm trying not to like fall back on my crutch of the so yeah, but I don't know. But it is definitely going to show itself quite a few times as I try to, as I say, get back to the swing of things. Yeah, there you go. Yep. I will say, my plan of going to bed after streams will probably work wonders because I'm already fucking yawning. Okay, we're gonna give Moog an attempt. I don't have super high hopes for this, but you know, it's nice sometimes. My flask. Oh, I have the thing for Moog. Okay. Okay. Yeah, especially vocal habits. Like the inclination to say or like in between sentences is such a thing I get from California. Like I have such a heavy Californian accent, and I didn't realize that I did for a while until I started hearing like just little isms. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I don't know. I'll notice things about my speech patterns that like I'll latch onto and be like, oh god, why do I say that so much? Like once I notice it, I can't unnotice it. I just read your yawns comment. My bad. Okay. It's alright. In my defense, it's actually my bedtime nowadays. Like, when I used to stream at night, it was, oh, I have to go into work, so I really have no business yawning. Why am I yawning? You know? But now it's like, no, I just got off of work, actually. I should be going Betty bye. However, comma, we're not gonna, so it's fine. Okay, I don't know how much I'm going to rely on the, spells. I know I built into that pretty heavily, but we'll see. I'm gonna see what I can do with just the sword for a second. I forgot to get the talisman pouch. God fucking damn it. It's fine, we'll give it an attempt, and then if I fuck it up, then alas. That is some damage, ow. Not bad heals. In my spare time, I've been playing around with a Knights Cavalry build. Kind of just the same concept as this, where I use the Knights Cavalry weapons and armor. And so like, I don't know. Blah. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring nowadays. It's been pissing me off though. What sucks too is that like, it's, oh, okay, that's just poor timing. In this Knights Cavalry build, I'm region locking myself. So I'm not leaving, like, Limgrave until I've defeated all of the Limgrave bosses. Ow, that hurt. Do your big jumpy slammy boy. Yeah! Say the line, Bart. Okay. I don't know where my dodge went, but okay. I am lucky that didn't hit. Auger. Unos. I don't have any of this left, so I'm drinking heal real quick. I don't have nearly enough heals left for phase 2. So ain't that lovely? Thank you. I was wondering where that was going. Oh, hey, Blue Mocha! Oh my god, everyone's showing up! God damn it. Yeah, region locking, it's definitely a word, but it, you know, it gets the point across, so yeah. You vaguely know what I mean. Welcome in, Blue Mocha. I'm so happy that people are actually, like, popping in, even if it's just for a second. I was saying to BK Sunday when he joined, I didn't put out any announcements or anything about, like, streaming at this hour. So I was kind of, like, nervous that people would be asleep or busy or depending on what time of day it was for them, you know? But, like, it is what it is, even if that was the case. I wasn't gonna, like, oh god, everybody hates me now because I didn't, like, give out a fucking notification, like, hello? I don't know. I'm just so happy to see that people remember me and pop in. So welcome. Let's see. Okay, new talisman. Oh, it's 500. I love that for me. They'll sell. They don't. I'm forgetting my buttons. My goodness. Okay. Nice. What talismans have that I can be put? That would be. Oh. That's fair. Totally get it. What time is it over there for you? For me right now, it's 10:37 in the morning. So, I don't know. Depending on where people are, it can be either really, really early or really, really late, or just an hour or two ahead. It's not great. Oh, gotcha. Totally get it. Okay, well, I'll probably be streaming around these hours. So when it comes to, like, I'm trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday if I can hold myself to it. So no pressure to pop in if you're awake and you just want the silence of the night. And if you're asleep, obviously no pressure. Anyway. So I've been good. I moved in with Aster. Things have been good with him. Yeah, aside from that, not too much to actually note on. Just life is lifing. And yeah, still at the same job. Still doing graveyard hours. Why I'm streaming the mornings, because I figure it would be easier to stream when I get home from work and actually wind down through that, and then the yawns will actually make sense, you know? Why did I just... I'm too used to fighting Knight's Cavalry. Jesus Christ. So yeah. We'll see. Current plan is Elden Ring on Mondays. And then we'll do, like, some variety game on Wednesdays. Right now, I've got the hankering for, like, Phasmophobia. There's a new update that came out recently that improved the quality of life of that game, but by, like, an insane amount. So I've been really enjoying playing it. And then Friday's gonna be Hades 2. Because I miss playing that game on stream and it was really fun. Yeah, Jeepers, Australia. Well, thank you for tuning in. That means my streams for you a while ago were like afternoon, right? Just about? Or I think I have it off. Ow. Not busy. Okay. Ow. That's... Ow. For the record, I did mean to dodge that. Don't want to blame the controller, but sometimes I do be pressing the button and it does nothing. It could just be that I'm pressing the button too late or something, or I'm not fully pressing the button. Ah. Come here, buddy boy. Thank you. Owie, it's... There we go. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, my bad for switching it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Yeah. I dodged to the side. I should dodge back. Ow. 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 Okay. Oh. I think I got this. I think I just need to lock in a little bit. Okay. In theory, if I really feel like it, I could also go get some different talismans. Because if I'm gonna be doing like jump attacks, I can get the jump attack talisman. Yeah, that follows up, goddammit. How does... What? Okay, sure, bud. Yeah, oh, that doesn't hit. Oh, that was actually kind of lucky. Blood shower. Bitch. Hey, I did it right. Oh, okay. Well, you know, kind of just a cursed run, I think. And here I was actually thinking I was doing good too. I need to reallocate some flash charges if I'm not going to be using my spells for now. dog. The fact that that still hits for me. That hits me! Bro, get me out. I'm not doing this with any water either. I should go get some water. Okay, here, actually give me one quick sec. I'm gonna leave it on the screen and I will literally just be right back. One sec. Okay. Fuck. Water has been acquired. No, deadass. It's the dehydrated curse. Okay. We're back. We have a glass of water. Not too long of a wait, I hope. Take another sip. Okay. Alright. And we're back into it. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I'm pretty bad about getting water in my system when I need to. Streams actually used to help with that because, believe it or not, talking a lot to a screen usually requires water. Okay. Damn it. I have to remember that he follows it up. Yeah, give me that. Okay, cool. Rebecca! That is the move, silly. The thing is, I need to get really good at phase 1 because phase 2 sucks ass. Phase 2 sucks actual donkey balls. I need all of the heals I can get for phase 2. Good shit. You know what? Good on you for helping your friend. I would say I need friends like that, but then my friends would yell at me if they heard me saying that because some of them do actually care about my hydration. I wonder if this— ow. Okay, well, great. Oh, I dodged it too early. That's tragic. It's good to be back. It's funny too because I was fiddling around with my mic at at 9. I wanted to start streaming at 9, hilariously, not 10. And so I was fiddling around with my mic at like 8:30-ish, and I got to see how my avatar interacted with my actual voice. Because you know how like you have the voice that you hear when you speak, and then you like hear your voice in recordings, and that's what other people hear, right? Hearing what other people hear with my avatar, very fun. I designed her quite well, and I'm very proud of that. Especially the chill variant where she's holding like the lollipop. Ooh, she's chill. I love her. Hell yeah. It really depends because alarms are hit or miss for me. Sometimes they will remind me to do the thing, and I'll get up and do the thing, and sometimes they will just be an alarm that I have to turn off, and then I move on with my life, and then I don't actually go do the thing. So it's definitely an idea. I'm trying to think of good solutions for my water problem. I think I need a glass something or other to hold my water in, because anytime I've gotten a designated cup, it's worked for a little bit, because I love the cup and it's yummy, but then the water will start to taste like the cup. Rebecca, that is the fucking follow-up attack. Stop being annoying. God damn it. Yo, she's crashing out, Your Honor. God. Lose my mind. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm bringing him back here so that if I die, my runes are closer. I don't have to go for my runes. Come here! Okay, I somehow dodged that too early. Ow. I see chat moving. Give me one quick second. I will look at that in a... Oh, that's it. Well, I have 2 heals left. We haven't even gotten to second phase. So this is going well. I love that for me. Can I get a stagger, please? Thank you. I mean, the bottles that I had were metal. That was like, I liked my metal cups too. They were nice. But like, eventually they always just made the water start to taste weird. And like, I've washed the shit out of the straws with a straw cleaner. I've washed the shit out of the cups with like a bottle cleaner thingy. The one that has the like long handle so you can actually get in there. So like, you know, the tips on TikTok that are like, hey, if your water bottle always makes the water taste weird, it's probably because you're not actually cleaning it. You're just wiping it with a sponge, you know? But... so I'm thinking maybe like a mason jar, because glass has never had that issue with me. Oh my god, drink, thank god. That was close. Oh, well, there's this... ouchies, ouchies, ouchies! 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 Stop it! I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking something glass. Ow. Yeah, because also mason jars are leak proof. You know? They're literally made to hold liquid if you, like, tighten them enough. I don't know. It's something I've been thinking about. I love me a good glass straw. I hear they're bad, but I never looked up why, because I was afraid it was going to be something gruesome. You know? Like, oh, they shatter in your mouth or something like that. You know, stuff like that. Like, I can't handle hearing or seeing about it, so like... I still don't really know why a glass straw is a bad thing, but I do love a glass straw. Like, I love a glass straw for the same reason I love a metal straw, but it doesn't have that horrible feeling of metal straw grating against metal cup, you know? I don't know if people are as mentally ill as I am about that, but the like, when you like grab a bottle that has a metal straw and it's a metal bottle, you know? And you like put the straw in your mouth and you feel it scrape the bottom. Oh! Oh! Can't do it. I can't do it. Glass straws have all the appeal of a metal straw with none of that horrible texture bullshit. Yeah, the metal straws I have like a rubber end just on the outside, so that like it's not something that you like bite down on. Horrible, hard horribleness. Totally get that. I have a couple of those like Miyoki cups. I don't know if I'm on the right side of internet with that or not. Here, I can actually capture. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was looking up the how to stop Blue Yeti from picking up a keyboard because it was really getting on my nerves. Anyway, Miyoki cups. Yeah. These guys. They're like Stanley cups, but the lid has a little flap that closes behind the straw when you take the straw out. So they're kind of leak proof in that sense, but if you have the straw in, not necessarily leak proof. But because I have this type of straw, you can see it has that like rubbery stuff on the edge. Yeah, for sure. Look, let me tell you, I'm not diagnosed ADHD or autistic. However, I have some very strong suspicions. I just don't feel super comfortable. Okay. I will jokingly call myself autistic because there is that small part of me that is not woke 24/7, and it's, you know, not the best part of me, but I will admit that there is some fault in that. It is what it is. But like, until I get the day I get diagnosed, let me fucking tell you, the day I get diagnosed, I'm making a list of every single thing that like qualifies, if that makes sense. Every part of my life that I've struggled with that is confirmed now, and not just me being lazy, you know? But yeah, I have this one because I love me some astrology. I thought that was really cute. And then I have just their like ombre pink one. That was really cute. Because I really loved the idea of the pink Stanley cup. Like, it was just such a cute, beautiful ombre look. Like, I fucked with it really hard. It was nice. But I never got it because it was stupidly expensive, and I'm not going to stand in the line for a cup. No. A cup? It would have to be a very specific type of cup for me to care, you know? It was like this, but it was in the style of the other ones. Oh yeah, you can see it in the background of this one. I have this pink one in the background. I know! Exactly! I don't know, I'm too picky about weird shit, you know? Don't get me wrong, being autistic or having ADHD isn't just being weird and picky about stuff. However, it, like, for example, I heavily relate to ADHD people when they say that they hate showers, because their reasoning is my reasoning, where going in the shower, changing what I'm doing to go into the shower, taking clothes off to go and shower, icky, horrible. Why would I ever want to go into the shower? I have to pause my day. I have to stop doing what I'm doing to go do Task Simulator in shower. But once I'm in shower, right, getting out of shower, icky, horrible. Shower is warm. Shower is nice, steamy. The water feel good, and I like shower, you know? Shower feel good and I like, and I don't want to get out. Why would I want to get out? Getting out means cold. Getting out means that suddenly the fact that I'm wet is a bad thing and I need to dry off and put lotion and do A, B, and C. I don't put lotion on myself, despite the fact that I should. Most people should. In fact, a lot of people should. I don't, because it's a hassle and I hate the feeling of lotion on my hands. It never actually goes away, you know? It depends on the lotion. I have found lotions that are nice to me, but on top of just the fact that lotioning sucks, it takes a lot of time, and so the fact that my shower time is extended, like, I don't leave the bathroom until I've gotten in the shower, done all the things I need to do in the shower, get out, dry off, and then also put lotion on the everywhere. Fuck that. I'm tired. I'm already out of the shower and I'm already dried off. I'm gonna go sit down. Like, it's okay if I'm dirty for that. I don't care. You know what? Call me dirty. Hygiene TikTok would burn me at the stake for that. But you know, a lot of other people would burn me at the stake for less. So, whatever. Anyway. Hell yeah. Well, not hell yeah. I don't know. Different people view their autism in different ways. So I don't want to sit here and be like, oh wow, yeah, that's so awesome you were diagnosed at 7. But also, like, I don't want to be like, oh my god, that's so horrible. You're diagnosed at 7. Like, it's just autism. It's just, and it's high functioning, as you just said. So it's not something that's like this like detrimental, crazy, you cannot leave your house type of thing. You feel me? So like, I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to talk my way into a circle and stick my foot in my mouth a little bit, but yeah, can't stand loud noise, crowds make me go insane, can't hold eye contact. Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind loud spaces too much. I just can't be in them for too long. I get really overwhelmed grocery shopping, but not when I'm grocery shopping alone with earbuds in. It's when I'm grocery shopping with a friend or like a partner that I start to get really overwhelmed because I have an idea of what I need done in that grocery store, and asking that person, like, if the person wants to push the cart for me, I don't like that because I need to push the cart. Because also I'll notice if that person leaves the cart in the middle of the aisle, or if they like are just walking in a way that doesn't make sense, or if they're blocking someone from moving and they're just not noticing, stuff like that. Like, I notice it and it gets on my nerves and I get frustrated, and then I don't want to tell that person because I care about them and I don't want to upset them, and so I get overwhelmed and I get upset and I just start to like, this is where Aster's really patient and nice with me. Aster's amazing. He's very tolerant. Exactly, because also, like, when it comes to being in the store, I'm out and about, I am in public, I'm in society, eyes are on me by default, which means that I need to have the cart in a place that isn't going to be obstructive. I need to make sure I have my eyes and ears open. I don't want to have to be the person that someone has to say, oh, excuse me, can I get by you? Like, I don't want them to have to do that. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for affirming that. I appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know. It's something where I don't have a diagnosis, but in my opinion, the only reason I don't is because I don't really have the money to go out and do that. You know, I don't have the resources to go out and get the official diagnosis for either of these things, because that requires usually like a therapy visit or something along those lines, you know, that I don't have the time, I don't have the money for. So it's a whole thing. I don't know. It's one of those where if you ask me a question about why I do something, it's usually gonna take like 2 paragraphs to get through the explanation, and a lot of people that I can't always relate to would maybe take 2 seconds. You know, like, I'm not even gonna say like normies or people who aren't on the spectrum, because for all I know, they're also undiagnosed. They just have a different area, you know? I don't know. Not classic rambling. No. No. You're right. I need to get back to the game. Hold on. Let me. But yeah. That's me. I'm a little quirky. Just a little quirky girl. Thank you. I pride myself on my noises. I really do. Okay. Good days. Stop it. Stop yawning. Jesus Christ. I would love to do voice work. That's another thing that I've been debating starting, because I have accounts on like these various websites where you can like look up gigs and stuff, but like I literally signed up on a whim one day and never looked, you know? I just never followed up on it. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. No, I totally missed something. No, Blue Monkey, you don't. No. Gotcha. That actually makes a little more sense. Yeah, yeah, we're all chilling here. Nobody needs to stop talking. We're chilling. Although, also, it is text, so I could understand how that's like, that might be sarcasm. And if that's just sarcasm, hell yeah, dude. Jesus. Yeah, see? See? See that? Yeah! Oh my god. Let me play this damn game. You know? I love it here. Not even joking, like... I missed this. I really did. Okay. That's the follow-up. Okay. Don't attack then? I love that for me. Follow-up. Cool. Oh my god. It's like, especially during like messages where it's like, there will be times when I think we're joking and we're not, and then there will be times when we aren't joking and I don't realize that. Wait, I think I just said the same thing twice. Sometimes someone's joking and I don't think they are, and sometimes somebody isn't joking and I think that they are. So, hell yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Why did my lock on just fuck up? Do that. This has actually been a pretty good, okay, that's Unos. Let me rank this. Pass. Okay, back to two-handing. Ow. That's a follow-up. I love this game. What the okay. Okay. I think I've reached the stage of acceptance, actually. Oh, Moog is such a fun fucking boss, dude. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can... Oh, like... Because we could attempt Fire Giant, but I kind of want to start the DLC. Yeah, that's been me for a while now, too. I'd probably mark it down to middle school, so the last, like, 13 years for me, too. 24 now. That'd put me at, like, 11? You're in middle school and you're, like, 11 or 12, right? Going to high school at 14? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. As I've been just like living on my own and away from my parents, I've started really realizing the areas of trauma that I actually do deal with and have. I don't know, I've lived my life up until the last like maybe year or two kind of not really thinking that I had the worst childhood in the world, you know? My parents never like beat me or anything like that, so I just kind of kept my mouth shut. But like, I don't know. It's weird once you're kind of finally in your own space, how much you realize that like, no, a lot of that wasn't normal, actually. It just wasn't textbook, if that makes sense. So, you know, we live and we cope. But I'm sure that there are things in my childhood that I don't realize were symptoms of that. Like, let's say I got diagnosed tomorrow, there would be a lot of my childhood that's just like, ow! Something that I never thought of in that lens that would make more sense if thought of in that lens. So, I don't know. I feel like of the two, I'm a lot more likely to have ADHD than autism. But for all I know, it's one and not the other, or it's the both, the ADHD. Who knows? This is bad. I'm an idiot, and I didn't drink. Yep, that's your juice. Oh. Yeah, pretty much. Sarcasm. It's funny because sometimes I think I get it. Where like I'll say like a joke will be happening, and I'm recognizing that a joke is happening, right? And so I'll jump in and continue joking, but then suddenly we're not joking anymore. Like, that was always something that like confused me, just in social interactions in general, where it's like I've literally had it happen almost beat for beat, where like somebody will say a joke and then I'll jump in, where it's like, oh, that's actually the worst movie I've ever seen, and I'm like, yeah, I know, that was like fucking shit, I hate it, it's garbage, and they're like, dude, I was joking, and I'm like, yeah, me too. Huh? Oh, okay, my fault. Yeah, I didn't think that you meant literally that was the worst movie you've ever seen, but okay, sure, I guess now we're being serious? Literally, like, it's happened almost beat for beat. Maybe it wasn't about a movie, but like, I've had it be a thing before where I've been bullshitting with someone in a very obvious, like, yes, they are bullshitting. There's no room for subjectivity. They are joking, and they intend for me to take what they're saying as a joke. And so I do it back, and now suddenly they're like, wait, no, but like, I was joking, like, you don't have to take it seriously. And I'm like, I literally said it the exact same way you did. This isn't fair. Anyway, so that's like, it's one of those where it's like, it's not even like I don't get the joke sometimes, and sometimes I do get the joke, but people don't, I guess, think that I could. I don't know, I don't get it. I don't know why that interaction happens. Like, anyway, one of the many confusions of my life, I suppose. I'm glad I'm in good company. Ow, that was too early. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, I got lucky there. He's caught me with that before. Ow, he's caught me with that too! Yeah. I don't know. What's funny, what like absolutely gets my goat are the people who don't use emoji as like tone indicators. Like, why do you think I'm putting a laughing emoji at the end of my message? It's because I want you to think that I'm laughing at the end of saying that. I would like you to picture the sentence I said as me saying that sentence with a little giggle at the end. Like what and the crying emoji where it's like the 2 tears going down, that's me kind of being in this tone of voice where it's like, no, you know, like, what do you mean you've been sending emojis just to dick around? What do you mean you haven't been using those to indicate how you want me to take that? What do you mean that hits me? Excuse me? I know. And it doesn't help that some of my friends will be like, they'll say a joke with the most dead-ass expression whatsoever. I've had to literally stop the joke for a second and be like, wait, okay, hold on, guys. I'm taking this too seriously. Is this actually a bit? Or are you saying this as, are you being dead-ass? That was, when did that happen? Right, there's this one person I was talking to who said that they think that all married people should die. And that's like such a like incendiary comment that I'm like, that has to be a joke. That like, it has to be, right? And so, you know, I'm bantering back and forth. I'm debating them in the fun sense where it's like, I'm making like some points that are like jokes, but also I'm making some like realistic points, you know, because I can't help myself. And I literally had to stop the conversation because I was starting to get heated. And I was like, is this a bit or is this like, are you joking right now? I can't tell. And apparently they texted some of our friends and who were in the call too, and were like, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say that I'm serious and that this is not a bit. And all of a sudden I just hear people in the call going like, don't say that. Don't, no. And it just, I don't know. It confuses me. People who will commit to the bit just because they think it's that funny, you know, when like asked so point blank, hey, I'm having a lot of trouble differentiating if you are serious about this, if this is actually something you believe, or if this is something that like you were saying so that we all laugh and go, wow, you're so crazy, haha, you know, because there's a difference. And the people who frustrate me are the people who think it's funny to continue even after I've given that like clarifying opportunity of like, hey, you're about to actually genuinely piss me off. This is about to become something that is going to make me look at you differently and get upset. Please tell me now if I'm going to be seen as taking this too seriously in 30 seconds when I start actually taking it seriously. Like, please, I am begging you. Okay, well, maybe I should go get checked out then. No. That's so crazy. I do love that we can all relate to this and kind of like commiserate with it too, because it does also make me feel a little better about kind of, well, here's the thing. Rage bait is something I deal with on a daily basis because Aster loves fucking rage baiting me and he lives with me, you know? So like, you know, I kind of have to deal with that. There's a difference between rage bait and being an asshole, and the difference is when I like give you that like, this is your do not pass go moment of, hey, I'm actually not laughing anymore, I need you to knock it off. If you keep going, you're an asshole. If you go, oh, okay, my bad, then you're rage baiting. That makes sense. That's my line in the sand that I draw with people. And if you're the kind of person who, even if you are actually joking, and I ask you, hey, are you joking? And you say, no, I'm not. but you just think it's funny to say no, but you are actually joking, you are going to piss me off. You are an enemy. You are someone I can't have near me. Like, you are unsafe to be around, because that means that you are somebody who will get a rise out of me purely to get a rise out of me, and then keep it going even after I've gotten, like, genuinely pissed off. And if I deem you as someone who's unsafe like that, I'll just start leaving call. I don't need to be in call with you. We're not that close. We're not that close. We might be friends, but we're not that fucking close that I need to be around you if you're gonna be an asshole, you know? True. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's also where it stops being rage bait, or it stops being just, you know, fucking with you to fuck with you. Like, if it's about something you're sensitive about, then it's never funny from the get-go. You know, if it's a new person to your circle and they don't know you're sensitive about that, and you tell them, that's where the line in the sand gets drawn on whether or not they continue being a dickhead, or they are in the safe category of rage baiter, kind of pisses me off sometimes, but generally an okay person, because I know that if I let them know that it's not funny to me anymore, they'll knock it off. You know? So, like, I don't know. This stream has been a lot of yapping. We've got 40 minutes left. But yeah, I like talking. I like talking about this stuff. It's fun. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, it makes sense if you're new, or if this is an uncharted territory type of joke where you've never gotten my opinion on this, you know? Stuff like that. Like, it just, I don't know. Aster has this thing where he'll randomly just point at me, and it's funny most of the time. But there are days when it's like, okay, I'm not in the mood right now. And I'll literally be like, stop being mean to me. Please, knock it off. I'm not doing this right now. And he's just like, okay, fine. It's like, fuck you. But it's well-meaning, because he does knock it off. I don't know. Ugh. You're welcome. Always happy to serve and entertain. Yeah, W roommate. I wouldn't have moved in with him if, like, he wasn't him, frankly. Aster is one of the most understanding and chill people I've met. He's always created such a safe space just being around him. Like, us moving in together was a choice and not a necessity. And so we kind of get to reap the benefits of being roommates and being friends, and kind of like moving through this stage in our lives together, like platonically, without the insane stress of, we are living together because we have to pay our bills and we can't separate, you know? Because we could pay our bills separate if we want. We have been, you know, up until this point. So it's a great little situation we got ourselves into. I'm quite satisfied. Oh god, I'm getting tired. No. I've made zero progress on this run. I might make this like a video on YouTube, and instead of I don't know. I'll probably still put it on the Carian Knight playlist, but I'll probably label it something like catching up, hiatus, little bit of Elden Ring, or something like that, just so that it's a fair estimate of, I yap a whole lot and we play maybe 20 minutes of game. God. Oh, it's all good. Here's the thing too, is like, it'll be fairly obvious when I don't get something that you say, because I like to respond to most of the chat messages I get, even if it's just to like repeat the thing I read and then laugh at it, you know? Because I don't want, especially when it's just us, you know, at most I have maybe 5 people watching at a time. You too. So I've got BK Sunday, Blue Mocha, my friend Crippling who pops in, Aster who pops in, and then sometimes I'll have a random just passerby or pop in as well. There was a Sable Sable, this one streamer, he popped in while I was playing what's it called? Schedule 1. And so yeah, like, it's easy for me to keep up with the chat because there's really not too many people in here right now. And let's say one day I actually end up somehow making it big and I can't keep up with the chat and all that. I'll deal with that when I deal with that. You know? Right now I have a small enough audience that I can just kind of respond to every message that I see, unless it's just something simple, you know? But like, yeah. I know, right? Oh man. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah. It would be nice. It'd be nice if I could have this be like a genuine part-time thing that like brings something in, but that's kind of been my what's the word? Is it calling card? My mentality? The mentality. I'll go with that. It's been my mentality the whole time that like I'm doing this for fun. If I do end up getting big and money happens because of this, then that's awesome. But if I go into it expecting to get big and get money from it and support myself off of that, I'm gonna get burnt out quickly because it doesn't happen quickly. Like, I don't know. I actually have to, I don't know, be consistent in streaming for that to even be a hope. And girl, it's been 3 fucking months since my last stream. Like, I'm not good at keeping it consistent. And so those are delusions of grandeur, thinking that I'm gonna get big acting like this. So I need to keep it in my mind that I may never, and that's fine. Exactly. Yeah, like, I may never become this ginormous huge streamer, and that's okay. I'm chilling. Honestly, again, like, I'm doing the Wishmas fundraiser for the Jacksepticeye thing. He's doing a fundraiser that any streamer can sign up for to join in on, and it's going until December, and every $10,000 goes towards one wish for a Make-A-Wish kid. That's awesome. He's going for 300 wishes. That's $3 million he wants to raise. I don't think I'm going to be able to raise a penny for it. And that's okay. I'm kind of looking at this as just a reason to stream and get myself up. Because, you know, fuck it. Like, I want to participate in this. I think it's cool. So, I'll never know if people want to donate if I don't try and stream. Who knows? Maybe someone will randomly pop in because this is under the Wishmas tab and be like, oh, cool. Small streamer only has 5 people watching right now. That's sick. Let me donate $2. Sick! You know, like, what the fuck? I just raised $2 for Make-A-Wish. Never done that in my life. That'd be cool. Exactly. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. That's the exact thing behind it. Is that like, do I think I'm gonna raise $100? No, but $100 is the minimum amount. I couldn't set it to like $20. I wanted to set it to 20 because I feel like 20 is more achievable with just the idea of someone maybe popping in and feeling generous, you know? Like, 100 feels a little presumptuous. However, they wouldn't let me set it to anything lower, which is very funny to me. But it is what it is. I went on a tangent. Right. All this to say, don't worry about your colorful arrogance. Because if I don't get it, it will be obvious. And you can easily just be like, oh, I was joking. Or, yeah, I was just being funny. Like, and they'll be like, oh, haha, yeah, funny. Like, I'm awkward. Oh, man. God. I might have to keep the Brita picture next to me while I stream, because I finished my glass of water really quickly. Very proud of myself. Keep one in the fridge so that it's cold. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like some like giant Miyoki cup or anything, but it's just a glass of water. It's something I wouldn't have done if I didn't stream today. Another good bonus and plus of streaming is that I hydrate a little more because I'm talking a lot. So I want to, you know, lubricate my throat. That's fair. Yep. Speaking of recipes, I've actually been trying out new ones recently. Like, I have TikToks that I downloaded onto my phone so that if I ever wanted to try them, I wouldn't have to go digging through my TikTok likes to find them again, and I wouldn't be clogging up my favorites with random recipes. So what I've done is I download them and I put them in a folder called recipes and life shit, because some of it is like, here's a cleaning hack, you know, stuff I want to remember. But yeah, I've recently made my first loaf of bread. I mean, I could make a food chat really easily. Like, that's not even a problem. Send a message in general when the stream's over, and I can make that. I would do it now, but I would get distracted and go on different tangents. But Blue Mocha told me to hydrate, so give me 1 sec. Let me go refill my cup. Give me 1 second. RB. Back. Yeah, I mean, it came out really good too. Like, all I did was just follow the yeah. Nabbit. Gosh darned it. Dabbit it. There we go. Okay, we're back. My mic, if I move it even a little bit, the cord will shift and it'll disconnect. So if I ever randomly go quiet, I probably bumped my mic. Anyway, we're back. Yeah, quite distracted. Go figure. I have water now, by the way. But yeah, the bread actually came out really good. Both. So I use the one that's attached to my headset for Discord calls, because sometimes me and Aster will hang out with our other friends in call, and we try to minimize mic echoes as much as possible, and my smaller mic is better for that. But when I'm doing things like streaming and stuff, I prefer to use my Blue Yeti mic because it's just a little nicer, and I like messed around with a bunch of settings today, so hopefully you shouldn't hear like the clicking of my mouse or the typing of my keys or anything like that. Yeah. Anyway. I'll probably send a picture of the bread in the food channel. I'm really proud of it. It was I don't think I took a picture. I think I took a short video of when I opened the bread up. But yeah, I mean, Blue Yeti's a good like beginner mic, I've heard, and I've had this one for quite a while. It's one of their like mid-priced ones as far as I'm aware, because I'm pretty sure they have the Snowball, which is like their lower priced one. So yeah, I'd recommend it. They could be a little sensitive, so if you're doing anything in terms of like streaming or stuff like this, definitely mess around with like noise suppression and stuff like that in OBS if you use OBS, because that's what I'm using right now to help with the clicks. Because I don't know if you guys remember my old streams, if I was not playing on controller, you could hear every click of my mouse that I did and every clack of my key that I pressed. Like, it was very funny. So, oh yes, ever sensitive. Honestly, I'm tempted to change the category to just chatting. In fact, I think I'm gonna, just because I haven't been playing this game a lot. Pop back to just chatting for a second. There we go. I'll keep the tags Elden Ring in case I play it more, but for now, I've only got 30-ish minutes left to stream until I want to like get off and go sleep and that, but I don't know, I'm enjoying just like chatting and hanging out. Oy. But yeah, part of my bread, and I recommend try and bake bread if you want. I splurged when I probably shouldn't have, and I got one of those nice like cast iron like ceramic Dutch ovens that bake bread in all the time, and I try not to feel bad about it because I have used it for bread now. I've officially used it for its intended purpose, and it's not something that I'm going to eat, digest, and shit out. It's something that I can reuse over and over and over again until it breaks on me. Exactly. It's something that I don't feel too bad. It was a little expensive, but yeah. Yeah, usually I try to stream 3-ish hours, but I started at 10 today and not 9 because I was figuring things out with my mic. So, yar. We're gonna end at the normal time today at noon. About 25 minutes. But on Wednesday, I'm gonna try and pop in with some Phasmophobia probably at 9. Which is nice because I get off work at 7. I usually get home around 7:50 to 8. So I get a solid hour to press, chill, relax. Yeah. True. Yes, the new normal. Indeed. Oh, goodness. And yes, I, in theory, will make my money back with the 100th bread. But that's also kind of the motivation behind it for me, is that, like, flour, you buy, like, a big-ass bag of it, you're good for a while. Like, package of the, instant dry yeast that you use for it, whether you get the, like, small brick of it, or you get the little packets that are single serve, either way, inexpensive for the most part, and they last you for quite a while. Water is sink free, and I have a Brita filter, so if I don't want it to be like unfiltered sink water, I can filter it first and then use it, and boom, I can make bread. All I needed was the cast iron, and now I have that, and I can go to Dollar Tree for parchment paper if I run out. So now I have bread for pennies on the dollar should I want it. I just have to put in the time to make it. But I'll probably send the video that I followed in the food channel when I make it alongside the video of how my bread came out, so that if you want to bake bread, you can like follow the same thing I did. It was a very simple video tutorial. It was simple but straightforward. The things that needed to be explained were explained, and it was shown step by step, start to finish. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I cut it up crazy and you can't actually tell what I did or what I didn't do or how long I did it for. Yeah. I was very proud of my first. There we go. Gee. God fucking damn it, my mic. I bumped it again. God damn it. Anyway, I don't know, I was very proud of it because I'm not doing sourdough. Sourdough is where it gets a little, not confusing, but complicated. You know, you have to deal with starters, or you can get a starter from other people or make your own, and you have to feed it every day and all that. And you can choose different flours that you feed it with, different flours that you start it with. You could do A, B, and C, you know, but hey, it could be fun. It could be fun, you know, but it's hard maybe. I wouldn't mind it. It would be very funny if I did like the, almost like Ghost. Is that Ghost? That's not his name. One of those people who puts a mask but does live action, you know? It'd be funny if I like printed out a mask of my avatar's face and then put that over my face. I'm not shy about my face. I just think it'd be very funny. Like, my handle Enderwoman89 is the same as it has always been on Instagram, on Twitter, stuff like that. So like if you ever want to see what I actually look like in real life, you are more than welcome. It is what it is. So I'm not hiding. I just like the idea of Enderwoman being like a literal persona that I take on and not just a fun username, you know? So yeah. But yeah, the bread that I'm making is just the typical white bread. Just the water, flour, yeast, what am I missing? Salt. That's it. Those are the 4 ingredients. That's all I use. So, and it tasted good. I ate like almost half of it the first night that I made it. I smothered it in butter and fucking gobbled because it was my bread and I could do what I want, and there weren't any parents around to sit there and be like, don't eat all of it, what the fuck are you doing, you're gonna get fat, oh my god, it's so wasteful, why would you eat all of it, we just made it, you can't even enjoy. It's my bread, I fucking made it, so whatever. Yeah, that'd be fun. Be like Hollywood Undead or like Legion from Dead by Daylight. That'd be fun. Ah, goodness. True. Yeah, because I know exactly what went into it. At this point, I'm gonna make my own butter. I don't know. I also found a video about how to make your own mayonnaise, which seems pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna, because I still have a big tub of mayonnaise to get through, but it might be something that I try if I run out of it. Who knows? Could be interesting. Also, a while back I saw a video about how to make cheese. Yeah, it's interesting. I watched the whole video. It seems like a fairly simple thing, and I already have one of those like emulsifier thingies, the like little handheld thing that like you can make like salsa with. Talking about? Hold on, let me literally look up an emulsifier and see if I'm talking about the right thing. And emulsifier blender. Yeah, okay, I am. If you look up hand emulsifier, you'll see literally exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, you don't have to, because I'm a streamer who does things, and I can just do this. Boom. Yeah. I already have one of these things. My sister gifted it to me for Christmas. And so use one of these and like use an egg and stuff. And so it's interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna make mayonnaise, but I could. And then this other person I saw a while back, before I even made this folder, was like, here's how to make cheese. What kind of cheese? I don't really know, but if you have milk that's about to go bad, I can teach you how to make it into cheese. Yeah. I know, I totally get it. I don't know how to make my own butter. It's definitely something I've been thinking of, though. I could probably use this, because this is what she used for the mayonnaise. Like, I brought this up because I was talking about mayonnaise. But the butter, probably too. I don't know. Oh, I can get it in pink. Yo, I already have it in pink. In fact, I have the Paris Hilton set. This set right here. This is literally what I have. Thanks, sis. Yeah. I find it so funny that Paris Hilton has her own, like, cooking brand. I find it so cute. I have her knife set, too. It's really fun. Oh, yeah. But yeah. In fact, while we're kind of chatting, I could probably start getting up. Oh my goodness, the Endy Bendies. YouTube, join my Discord if you want funny things. And by funny things, I mean not really much. Channel food stuffs. can rename it if we want. For now. Yarg. Let me send the bread video. I could probably show the bread video on stream too. I'm not ashamed of it or anything. It's just a cool thing I did and I'm very proud of it. Yeah, okay, fuck it. Here, give me 1 sec. Let me send it in the chat first and then the Discord over. In a moment. Hey, Brad. Cool, they are both sending. I'm so proud of that bread. Oh my god. Okay. My Discord now? Yes. Welcome to the Undy Bendy Discord. This is the probably pause the music. Just one. I didn't get the cut. I just wanted to show that male voice is Aster.
Yeah, that's done. Cool.
I am the same person off of stream as on stream. But yeah, and then this video is the actual tutorial that I followed. Heavily recommend you watch it. It's a very short video, but it's actually very informative. I won't show it here, both as a promo to join the Discord so you can watch it, and also out of respect for the tour. It is Perfecto Pat. Go watch their bread tutorial. Give them views, give them views, give them views. I'm waving my mystical fingers at the screen. Give them views. You're totally going to give them views. Yeah, it looks so good. I'm so proud of it. And it tasted good too. It came out great. So, quite proud of it. Yes. Okay, I'm going to exit this. But yeah. It's 11:46. I am going to put us back on the chatting screen. We're not playing any more game. Let me be fucking real. Let me quit out real quick, actually. And that way we don't have Elden Ring noises in the background. The music. Gonna hear Elden Ring. Okay, cool. Like, I didn't do a whole lot in terms of the Elden Ring run. I got the talisman pouch. That's good. But we'll see. What I might do, I don't know, I'm torn because I am tempted to do a little bit of grinding off stream. It wouldn't be for levels or anything. It would just be to make sure that I have every golden seed and sacred tier that is available to me so that I have all of my heals and I'm fully healed up. But again, that is fully available because I wouldn't want to kill any bosses. I wouldn't want to do any farming without it being on stream. You know, it would feel kind of crappy if I just like made significant progress off the stream. So don't worry, I won't be doing a whole lot of that, but I do want to make sure that like maybe I'll like grab a talisman or two, you know, and then next time I stream, hopefully in theory next week, when it comes to Elden Ring, next time I stream Elden Ring, I can go over what talismans I grabbed so that the video's up to date and everyone's caught up. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Next stream, in theory, is in theory, right? Not you sending that as I said it. That's so funny. In theory, on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's what PST stands, right? PST? Pacific Standard Time? That sounds right. I'm gonna go with that. Translate, I'm on the West Coast. Anyway. 9 a.m. West Coast Pacific Time. on Wednesday, I'm probably going to be playing some Phasmophobia. And then if I get tired of that game or frustrated or whatever, then we can attempt to figure out how to run a poll maybe. Or I can just like meander and chat until I figure out a game that I want to play, you know? But we shall see. And then on Friday, in theory, at 9, I want to play more Hades 2. Get back into the swing of it on that, but we shall see. Yes, the theory of Rebecca the documentary. Indeed! And it is indeed the theory of the documentary, because you never even know if she's gonna make that, right? Right? Exactly. You get me now. I do crack myself up. That is one thing that I miss about this. It's just people watching me make myself laugh, because I'm silly in a way that, for the most part, in my experience of life, only I find funny. However, I'd like to think I've gathered at least possibly 2 people who find me also funny. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. I think that was a stream. I think we did a stream for once. I can't believe it. I'm not gonna say that I've broken my 3-month hiatus. However, in theory. Perhaps, maybe, in the future. You never know. If you wish upon a star. Right? Well, hell yeah. Yeah, I really look forward to seeing you two here, Blue Mocha and BK Sunday. You two have been, like, genuine joys to have from the start. Blue Mocha's been here for, like, literally my first couple streams in 2025? 5? I think it was 2025. Very beginning of 2025. And then BK Sunday, you popped in on my Hades 2 streams and never looked back, and I don't know. You two. I've said it before, I will say it again. I'm always grateful to have people to be able to actually bounce off of and chat with. But also, you two are good people. And I'm glad that I give entertainment. You like hanging out with me. Shoutouts specifically to Blue Mocha for being awake this damn early. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out this early. It's what, like 4 or 5 a.m. for you now? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. I will be tagging next stream. And if I don't feel like streaming on Wednesday, if the motivation isn't there, if the in theory fails and the theory does not come true, I will also let you guys know. That's crazy! February 5th, 2025 is insane. Oh, wow. That's so cool. It's just cool in general that I've been, like, streaming for that long, too. Like, it hasn't been super crazy consistent. Like, oh, I've been streaming almost every day for, like, the last year and a half. No, it's just... But it is cool that that's when I started this journey. And I'm still bouncing onto it occasionally. I'm never away for long. 4:52 a.m. is fucking... Shoutouts to you. Thank you for being awake at this time and choosing to spend your time with me. I appreciate that. Because as a fellow night audit, or just person who likes being awake at 4 and 5 a.m., sometimes you just kind of want to chill and not have any particular thing on. So, fuck yeah. And shout out to BK Sunday for getting the notification and popping in, like, as soon as you could. That's so fucking cool. I don't know. Yeah. Everything's okay. I'm not in a bad place. I don't know if I'm somebody who can wake up specifically to do hobbies. You know? But getting home from work and doing hobbies? A better spend of my time than sitting on my couch on TikTok until noon. Let me tell you. And I still have Tuesdays and Thursdays to do that if I want to. So I'm not missing out. Because you know it's the best of both worlds. You know? But yeah. You guys are awesome. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm EP enough that I think I can go to bed fulfilled and happy. Thank you. Speaking of vocals, I do want to do I want to do covers at some point. I say this every time and then but now that I'm actually getting home from work and possibly doing stuff like this, who knows? Maybe possibly in theory. Maybe in theory and possibly, right? I might do it. Yeah. Those were so fucking fun, dude. Oh my god. The thing is, though, is that, like, work puts such a fucking annoying time limit on it, because work is something that I have to go do. Whereas, if there's a day where I'm just having a blast streaming in the morning, in theory, I could just fuck up my sleep schedule for the stream. Instead of the stream coming at a cost. You know? Because, like, if I fucked up my sleep schedule in the past, I would cancel stream that night because I would wake up at 6 when my alarm went off and I had gone to bed at like 1 p.m. That's 5 hours of sleep and I'd feel like garbage. And either I'd get up and have a very low energy, I'm tired, I didn't sleep properly stream, or the more likely of the two, I go, I don't feel like getting up. I'm canceling stream. And most of the time I won't even send a message in Discord. Like it's that bad. And so like I think morning is a better idea. Because I can just stay up if I want. You know? And I'll deal with the consequences later. I can sleep in until work if I need to. You know? So yeah. Anyway. Oh, also, speaking of dispatch, I'm really hoping that, was it Comic-Con that they went to or something like that? They said that they were going to do an announcement. I'm really hoping that part of the announcement is the, an infinite mode where you can just play shifts and actually get better and develop your team. I remember that was my main criticism of the game, both when I was watching playthroughs of it and also when I'd finished playing it on stream. Oh my god, yeah. Was that for Cake Mania? I have a feeling that was Cake Mania. That was my Cake Mania-thon. I think so. Hold on, I have to look. I have to look. Yeah. I don't... The Cake Mania No Mess Up Marathon was 4 hours. I think that's one of the longest that I went. That was fun. Ah! But yeah, no, Dispatch is such a fun game. And my one big criticism of it is that once it's over, you either are kind of just done, or you play it again, but from the beginning, and it's not a new game plus. I would love the idea of a new game plus of that game. I would love to take my current builds that I had already and like go through it again. But I don't know. Yeah, I vaguely remember that too. Oh man. Okay. Well, I gotta get going. It's about time that I head off to EP baby Betty bye. So yeah. Covers are a possibility. More streams are the hope and the goal. Hopefully Dispatch announces an infinite mode, and if it does, that will absolutely be going on stream and I will be having fun with that. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in, you two. This was great. So happy that you guys popped in again. Yeah, if I make more bread, I will post it in chat. For dad chatting. I need to update those damn events in the Discord too. I'll probably do that before bed tonight. Or today. I still call it tonight, even though it's technically. Anyway, I am teetering close to going on another tangent, so I think that's all, folks. I'll talk to you guys later. I will definitely try. I'm gonna update the events literally right now when I get off, so yay. Okay. Thank you, Blue Mocha. Thank you, BK Sunday, for tuning in as always. Thank you, anybody watching on YouTube. Big preach from the past. Yeah. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon. I will tell you in the Discord. Join the Discord for the 1% of updates that I send sometimes. And I will talk to you guys later. Hey, bye, 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 bye. Bye.